As we ascend the stairs back to the lobby, we were met by a group of students heading downstairs like a school of fish moving from one feeding area to another. They seem to be keeping mostly to themselves. Before I even notice her doing so, Hanako has moved around behind me. Hey, you alright? Just keep going. The students pass us without much as a second glance, and Hanako takes up position to my side again as we enter the building. Her momentary reprieve with her anxiety will be snatched away. As we climb towards the third floor, she doesn't seem too relaxed. It isn't as if I've never known a shy person before, or even shy girls, but Hanako seems to be pretty far beyond what I'd call normal in her fear of other people. If it weren't for Lily's acting as a meditator, I doubt Hanako would have even been able to walk beside me like this. She seems to be completely shut down in the presence of others. The rest of the walk up to Lily's classroom continues in strained silence while I rue her inability to socialize at all. After we make our way up the stairs, I notice noise coming from Lily's classroom and is audible from halfway down the hallway. Wasn't expecting such a din at all. Well, I guess we found her. This wasn't hard. Did Hanako come here first when they came to me for backup, I wonder? Well, if that's true, then at least she's starting to trust me a little. That can only be a good thing, right? Eventually, the two of us reach the door to class 3-2, with Hanako less suitable to position herself behind me. I open the door. Inside is a hive of activity, seeming every student in her class talking at once as they work hurriedly at the separate tasks. Going by the paint cans, decorations, and banners being made, it's must be for the upcoming school festival. I guess my first priority should be finding Lily. There. Finding her among the din is surprisingly easy, not the least because of her looks. With a couple of students gathering around her as she stands in front of the class, she seems to be in charge of the preparations, or at least busy organizing them. Carefully negotiating a path through the various students hunched over the floor for lack of desk space, I raise a hand entirely out of habit as we finally reach Lily. Hi, Lily. She perks her head up as she breaks off talking to a noticeably smaller girl who must be her classmate, trying to listen as best she can. Sorry, who? Oh, sorry, Hisao. I have Hanako too. I'm not too sure how long I can keep going. I'll go for another 15. That brings at least close to an hour. She's pretty skittish, considering the number of students around. It isn't hard to work out why. Lily takes a moment, pausing to assess the situation before turning to the other student once again. For the moment, just asks Moria for his advice. Kenji's busy with painting one of the banners already. A quick nod and she bounces off, fingers carefully sliding along the walls for her orientation. Oh, God damn it, what the hell? There we go. Wait, Kenji? Back, Kenji? I quickly turn about, leaning to the side to see past Hanako. Sure enough, in the corner of the room, Kenji hunched over a sheet of cloth as he paints it. His eyes remain only inches from the brush, reminding me of how close he has to be to make out my face when I made him. Sorry about that. Our class doesn't have many students with even partial eyesight, so they're in high demand. That's right, class. Poor vision. You get the idea. Need a hand? I could give you a hand if you need some. Maybe Hanako could too. A chance to set her mind on something would do her good. I doubt she has the courage to ask outright. She quickly nods in affirmation afterwards, so I'm confident I made the right move. Lily gives a noticeable sigh of relief. That's good. This might actually get finished before everyone goes off to dinner now. Would you be able to help the person painting the main banner? It's a big task for him to do, but nobody else could. Kenji, sure. She seems surprising that I know him. I can't really blame her. I take it you've met. Our rooms in the dorm are right next to each other. Are hard to miss each other, really. Really? Well, it's good to see you're getting friends so fast. Friend. I wonder if that's the right word to use for him. Hanako's silence during the proceedings reminded me of the reason I put her up to the helping in the first place. Well, we'll go help him then. He knows what he needs doing, right? That's right. Just ask if you could have any problems. In a sense, Hanako and I begin trek over to the classroom. Across the classroom, Kenji sits crouched on the floor, his gaze fixed on the white killer soul in front of him. Hey, Kenji. No answer. He continues dragging his paint-soaked brush along the large, half-painted Kenji that's scratched on the sheet in pencil. Kenji! Huh? What? Who is it? If this is the way he treats class members, it's no small wonder he's working on his own. It's me, Hisao. Oh, right, I know the man. I know that man. What are you doing here? His dismissive attitude annoys me. He must be the type to really get focused on his work, hating to be disturbed by anyone until he's done, I suppose. While we talk, the sound of Hanako's footsteps as she walks out from behind me reminds me that she's here. I was just going to help you with the banner. Hanako and I, that is. Hello. I guess that's okay. As soon as Hanako enters the equation, his demeanor takes a complete about-face. His sudden flux hospitality is slightly unsettling. Oh, right, women. On second thought, this may not have been the greatest idea after all. Hanako and I gradually set ourselves down on the opposite side of the cloth banner to Kenji, noticing the several small paint tins on the ground around it. Class 3-2, noodle stall. You guys selling noodles at the festival on Sunday? Yeah, some noodle stalls outside or something. His non-committed nature sparks a fair amount of suspicion on my behalf. The task at hand comes first, though. So how do you want to split this? We do borders while you do the text, or do you have to switch around the borders? Text is mine, you do borders. He has surprisingly strong feelings on the topic. As I reach over to grab a brush, I notice Hanako's already debating between colours to use. By the time I've put a brush to cloth, she's already started on a delicate pattern. Looks like my idea of taking her mind off everyone around her worked. With a dark blue stroke, the three of us silently get to work. Not before Kenji takes advantage of Hanako working to lean towards me and whispers conspiracy her through. Okay, man, why are you here? Hanako just wanted to help find a Lily, that's all. He apparently disapproves of my motivation. I get it, it looks like I misjudged you. You're an infiltrating then, aren't you? Going deep undercover. I should have guessed. Letting the truth slip by him would probably be better than outright lying or annoying him in any case. Is that why you're here? Obviously, it sucks, but there's no better way to get intel than going in yourself. We gotta stick together, man. This is a harsh school, a harsh world.